wiase penifo se panyini den edi panyini ana wiase so ni panyini beko na so den ovidiem ana penifo ko na asentini bebi a yɛde panyini agina wɔ fam a obehu no yɛde ko gina bansoro ato so 70 kura wonye den uhu na meka agya de meka agya yɛ alan kojo kyermanten na ene mu no de ababenten a one nsɛm nyina ne sentin afafra nto na ɔte yɛ no edu nti yɛ MPP fo ɔsra wɔ mu a ɔmonje no na ɔmo sanso nkyerɛ ni nyansa biem na otimi ɛmɛyɛ MPP party ɛmuman biem.
The first to know in SMPTV.
Afi December 7th general elections. Ya Ghana for do na hear ni mono. It will be very, very interesting. Na campaign na ekoso. People bia today say we no go gree. We no go gree because asembia wo be gina simpie so aka. Say we your presidential candidate, say we your flag bearer, say we your running mate. It will be subjected to series of scrutiny. Ne yahunu said ya wokam eye no kore ewom sa na tie ansana Ghana for be consume o ma consume and saying the former president John Dramani Mahama once again has been caught in the web of lies. Now Samuel Koku Enidoho the bull akọ ne Twitter handle akwa expose the former president. Sanso na kwamba for ya dodo na friend abronye and so I expose the former president on this same issue. A issue being the issue of the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. Ye na ye nim said the former president any ne NDC entourage ewo the voter region ya omo ye campaign. Actually, ene omo the entire voter regional campaign to ebe wiye. Na awiye na owa flawo. Na aflawo no de ensem bi kotu dwa. Ensem odi kotu dwa ne say onu as flag bearer of the NDC John Dramani Mahama ba be introduce ade a ye friend on National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. San say osusu say empaibo any aseda ye de nyankopon ebeboa amanyame etenanim aba be hwe oman yi ati say nipa na twehye mu wa flawo bom nsem fia no say sense ma wo kana enye no kore enye no na introduce bibia ade ne say wo hoda. First of all, yenko tie the audio of kwanya na the former president Air Force Waka said one of the policies they said we introduce to National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. Now for you ya ba be response Koku Enidoho any abronye e de ema no now for mo the evidence ta to my say the former president John Dramani Mahama or your true for
nations, even though God expects us to work hard to improve our circumstances, also recognize that spiritually you must intercede for God to open the gates for you. And so in the United States, in Zambia, in Congo, in so many countries that I've been to, I've been invited to national Thanksgiving prayers for their nation. And so we intend to introduce annually a national day, of prayer and thanksgiving, so that we will thank God for whatever He's done for us, so that He will do more for us. The position of president gives whoever occupies it a huge latitude of discretion to take decisions on behalf of 30 million people. And some of those decisions could be very disastrous, and I can give you examples. If I were president, I would not have closed those 10 banks and thrown 10,000 of my citizens out of work. At the same time, you guarantee the deposits of everybody whose money was in the banks. And the guarantee of those deposits means that you have to refund to Ghanaians an amount of 22 billion cedis. So you solve a 4 billion problem with a 22 billion debt. And that's why I say there is huge discretion in the executive. And so we must be careful because elections have consequences. And that's why, as men of God, you must pray that whoever is elected has the sense of discernment to make the right decisions so that our nation will prosper and progress.
Enti audio no eni nyine kutie ye no nsɛm the former president Eddie Tudwano ɛno na yewura koku eni do call ne Twitter handle and ne X handle ɛna wɔtwere ye wɔse, please stop the gross deception because the late Professor J.E.A. Mills introduced the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving in 2009 and continued it in 2010, 2011 and 2012 at the Independence Square. You came into power and abolished it after the last one was held in 2012. You took over as president and cancelled it. If you want to reintroduce it, say so, but don't claim you will introduce. You have no shame, as you have moved from claiming free SHS to NHIS and now National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. The kuku enyi do ho chirimwa. Sa National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving asemwa. Former President John Dramani Mahama ko kan say e kan the policy ho a onu ne be introduce na kuku do chirimwa enya no kre. The late Professor J.E.A. Mills and the buy or Shasia 2009 or twice one the BC 2012 ya ne koso e wo the Independence Square. Emra wo free mu na obeso afana mu so ayesega na mampanyini say kim e na wo twe. So wo the empire boni nyankopon se da de on fanyare nti wo na wo twe. Enti nei se wo san pese wo san kofa ba biwa ka che Ghana fo se me se kofa the late Professor J.E.A. Mills adia o sha ase wo Ghana na ye National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving that enko jira simpie so ko kan che Ghana fo se wo na wo de ba wo nya wo na wo de ba. The former president, the late Professor J.E.A. Mills ene shasi koko de do wie ye no na kwamba fa branya so call the Facebook call and also ko twere wono say thank you my brother ko and also screenshot to enioma mi no one Ghana Web story ya omo ye no Friday the 12th of March 2009 story ne say President J.E.A. Mills have asked Ghanaians to support and participate in the maiden edition of the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving scheduled for Sunday, March 14th, 2009.